Okay. Oh, can you hit the light over there?
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I'm on it.
All right.
Loop.
Mm-hmm.
We good? We good?
Yep.
Doki.
Let's just get the YouTube Live control panel up.
Case over.
Oh yeah, your glasses case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. We're on. We're rolling.
All right. While we're waiting a bit, we can look at some of these pictures.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
Jibbers.
Ah.
This is the artwork that came with the Plus expansion.
Ooh. Ah.
Well, it kind of. I don't have the ones for Natsuki or Yuri.
Ooh. Ah.
All the different poems. Yeah. Lots of pictures.
Pictures.
Pictures indeed. Uh-huh. That's a lot of,
Ooh. That's a lot of music.
Mm-hmm. Indeed is. Got the files here. We're not touching this now. Oh, wow. All right. Got some people in. Hello, everybody. We are back with Doki Doki Literature Club. It's the game's 7th birthday, and now you've seen the truth. You've seen behind the tarp. The Emperor is naked.
Yeah.
And with that being said, let's get back into the game. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily dismembered. That message can actually show up, by the way. You know, I just thought of something. What would have happened if we had, Here I was about to see if we could, see what would happen if Sayori, if we, rejected Sayori's confession. Nope, files missing or corrupt.
Well, that's depressing.
It would have just ended the same way.
More than likely.
The save file is corrupt, starting a new game. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you would never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Also, you notice the music kind of faltering. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I don't friend the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Whoa. That's cool.
It's an ordinary school day, like any other, uh-huh. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Uh-huh, that's different.
I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Also, yes, we weren't allowed to rename the player character.
That's fine.
Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with.
It's Saturn the brick.
Yes, Saturn the brick! I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Normal voice.
Saturn?
Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to...
Okay.
I'm already stumbling. Wow, that's depressing. Anyways. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been several hours. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, while we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here?
What would you need construction paper for? We never find out, by the way.
Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Said the exact same thing last time.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Get used to those, by the way.
Yeah.
Literature? Sounds kind of... dull? How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there were only 3 of us so far.
What about... What happened to her?
I wonder. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Aww. June and Top Production says, cute couple, you two.
Aw, thank you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Saturn. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
How would you know? I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Saturn the Brick. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Yes, we are more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Wow, he is still an absolute charmer.
Again, Saturn the Brick, everybody.
I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
You rarely use the second floor.
I didn't mean to say that.
I know.
I barely even registered my own error.
That's why I decided to poke fun at it anyway.
I see.
I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Says it again.
Don't be mean, Asuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Saturn the Brick.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls that don't have any problems at all, I'm sure! MC Riz. Indeed, MC Riz.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Asuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student.
Anyway. This is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
The vice president of 3 people.
The vice president of only a 3-person club.
Which isn't even a legitimate club.
Exactly.
And that's by this universe's rules.
Nah.
Anyway.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Saturn the Brick in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club.
We're keeping that up for the rest of the stream.
Yes! Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
Which means that there's no cupcakes.
No!
Not the cupcakes!
Not the cupcakes! God damn it. I wanted cupcakes. God damn it.
How sad.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Saturn the Brick?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Yeah, sure, that matters.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
This is very familiar.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
I got sent a text message that said Shadow is canonically Batman.
You know that is...
Checks out.
Yes. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Ah yes, all two of them, and Yuri doesn't even say anything. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Monica's doing Stalin tactics, RN, deleting her ops. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Saturn, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh yeah, it's not like you were writing poems in the past week. Yes, and honestly, I think that's a good thing. Says you're getting very enthusiastic with voicing Yuri.
Yes!
Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
We are both stumbling.
I know. I'm not proud of it.
It's okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious in the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
That's what she said in Act 1. And here we are with having hung herself. Dan Salvato knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a brick. Intentional.
I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
That's not what she said last time. She said she wouldn't have expected that.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Don't choke on your own dick, Mr. Salvato.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that love of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Saw that coming. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, and hopefully none of the poems clue us into anything horrifying.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have around to encourage it.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
Only 3 people!
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Saturn the brick?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 3 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
And Yuri with just a dot for a mouth.
Uh-huh.
But, I'm sorry, I thought...
Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Honey?
Oh, okay. Group stuff.
Oh, okay.
Apologies.
Okay.
It was about formatting.
Okay.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Saturn. The brick. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Very.
Very, entirely relaxed.
So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Now rise!
All rise!
Actually, Monica did not rise.
No.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Saturn the Brick?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Saturn, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over to me once more.
Saturn the Brick. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I love how I just go Saturn the Brick.
Yep.
I really put it in parentheses.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Yeah, nobody to walk home with. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yeah. Oh God.
Nothing is real.
How could you read that?
That's all. Yeah, those are the only letters. Oh. Monica's still not here.
Wow.
What you gonna do, honey?
Melancholy. Memories. Never mind.
Yeah, the words that would have gone to Sayori have now been split among Natsuki and Yuri.
Essence. Misery. Eternity. Unending. Horror. Sensation.
It took me to just see it.
Graveyard. Disarray. Secretive.
Hey?
Anxiety. Bliss. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have...
Imagination. Tenacious.
Chat, still no spoilers, by the way.
Uncanny. Incongruent.
There's a boop in there. We have done the boops. We must do the boop.
Empty.
Okay, fine.
Fear.
Look, we're very much on Yuri's route. We'll stay that way. Doki Doki!
Alone.
Please, don't give me anything. Don't give us anything. Please, just get us there. Okay, alright.
Hi again, Saturn. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Oh no, spoiler alert. Yuri's name is Yuri.
Oh my!
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Is your face okay?
Your face good?
Oh hey! Look in the background! Da 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 da.
Where in the background?
It's behind Yuri, just a little to the right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a fun sight, ain't it?
Oh. Okay. Sure. Alrighties. Good job, game. You do you.
Also, I think the
Anyways.
music's having a bit of a problem. It's pitched up.
It is. Anyways. Thanks for keeping your promise, Saturn.
Does it look skewed to you?
Kind of. Oh, it's tilted.
It is.
Oh god, it's whoa, I can't unsee that. I
Keep reading.
don't like that. Anyway. Reminds me of a dream I had actually.
Oh, really?
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. You
I didn't know you appeared like that, Natsuki.
You having a stroke? You good? Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
It's still going. Hey,
Hey,
Monica!
move your hair! Move your hair!
It starts with Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the
Club room.
Oh, in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. It's still going.
Manga is literature.
I'm sorry, Jun and Ta.
I apologize.
It's not our fault that Monica decided to cut.
Monica decided to whack the chat with her hair.
Imagine it just was like cut between the face cam too. Anyways, swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Saturn. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
No. I know you didn't. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait.
I'm so sorry, Jun and Ta. Her head hurts now. It's still tilting.
I apologize. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, I forget I said anything, I guess.
We need to get Monica back in chat so we can file complaints.
I would like to form a very, very formal complaint to Monica herself.
No, it's not that, Yuri.
Tilting.
I want to try to be a part of this club. So even though I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Jesus. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Yeah, and not have anything bad happen. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Why is it zooming at a specific point? Ah!
Zooming? Where?
Towards the center of the screen.
Oh!
What's in the center of the screen? I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Snap! Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. It said,
Oh,
I think she noticed me looking at her. She seeks to glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. This is very familiar. But then Lily makes her hide her face deep in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
I am still pent up on the fact that the room just went, yes.
Yep.
And everything just went, yes.
Uh-huh. Why is her eye spaced out like that? Yuri, is your eye okay?
Hey, Yuri. Hey, your eye needs to be a bit more to the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, to the left. To the left from her view.
Yeah.
It's spacing out further! Just read.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so why is your eye going off your face?
I don't know.
You're a cyclops, Yuri.
I think it's going slightly further and further.
It is!
Second. That's the book he gave me, right?
Hold on. Trusty, is it?
Yes!
It is! It is! That's funny. Anyway. I wanted to reread something.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God! You're not
Hopefully
a
it
cyclops.
stays there. Please don't move any further.
Hey, just put your hand over your eye so it stays in place.
Yes. Hello there, Gutierrez.
Hello! Welcome.
Anyway, keep going.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah, I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I said this last time and I'll say it again. You cannot accidentally buy two of the same book.
Jeez, now we're repeating stuff.
Repeat stuff.
Yes.
Oh my god, ow, my right eye hurts.
Is your eye okay? Is it about to start floating off of your face?
Just starts floating off in this direction.
Yes.
No, there was this stabbing pain in my eye.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes.
It's probably my glasses. Anyway, ow. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Sure it is. Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Is it Yuri's eye on the
Yes.
Maybe that's where her eye went. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and forcing them to... Oh, that's a bit dark.
Yeah, and it's not what it was about the last time.
No, it wasn't.
That was about a girl moving in with her younger sister, but upon doing so...
It's very dark.
But upon doing so, gets targeted by people who escaped from an experiment prison, has to choose who to trust.
That is very...
Uh-huh.
Are you okay, Cyclops Yuri? Even though you have your two eyes back. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the lens.
That's kind of You know that's kind of dark. Yuri made it sound like it was... No, it fucking didn't! That was never a nice story! I'm not even gonna give you the dignity of finishing that sentence.
Again, everyone, Saturn the Brick.
Uh-huh.
I wish I named him Brick. He's a brick.
Here we go again.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Saturn?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Can you?
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. So shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because there are just those horrible people in the life of someone. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes text appears like that, and it's not meant to be there.
I'm rambling. Not again.
Saturn the Bricked. I am sorry. Hi, sorry. Maya, you're gonna keep that up until the end of time, aren't you?
Hi, sorry. I'm Dad, anyway.
But you're not male. At least not usually.
No. Hi, sorry. I'm Mom. Nice to meet you. Why did you name me this way? Anyway. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I would've.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
It said my whole body gets incredibly...
I saw that. Anyways. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Oh, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, jeez! Wow, she seems a little excited.
Hey, demon! I send you back to hell.
She seems a little excited.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I wasn't even ready to put on the static. Bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
Alrighty.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. We are not beating the allegations with this one. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Aw, it's this nice artwork again.
Yay! And it's normal.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Now, what would be weird if her right eye was just right there above the desk?
Oh my
So
god.
her other eye was just looking at us.
Oh my...
That would be hilarious.
Don't remind me.
That would be hilarious. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. We do the next chapter...
Yodeling.
crying. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb.
No, we read the next chapter while dancing.
Oh, God.
It's a rape.
MC is just trying to speed run. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's a different face. What kind of face is that supposed to be anyway? Like, let me try and replicate it facing you. I know the face cam's a little far, but... Anyways, let's keep going. Yuri's clearly there.
No, this is her face.
I guess so.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet.
This is different.
So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice.
Welcome back, Hans and Toongoon.
Hello!
Oh. Okay.
It's that face.
Yep, again. Mm-hmm. Keep going, keep going.
Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Something's up with her.
Hey, Yuri! Yuri the Cyclops, are you good?
What on earth was that about?
Saturn?
The brick?
The brick. Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
That summarizes it all. Saturn the brick.
Yup.
Sorry, I can't say I do. Even he recognizes it. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no. Not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing. You good?
You're fishy with your green emerald eyes.
Ah, I see.
That is a lot better. I'm not straining my eyes.
Okay. Yeah, don't strain them too much.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to.
Okay.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Just does this sometimes. Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, we don't have many options here.
I'm Natsuki.
Okay. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh boy, we're gonna have some... Oh boy.
Her voice takes a little bit more out of me.
Yeah, I imagine.
Saturn, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home!
What? Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
We've already read this.
Yeah.
How did that look like just reading it? It's just like... Alright, here we go.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
We have read this
So
before.
people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
You're all 18!
Depends on the months.
Yeah, I guess not. Okay, fine. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everybody is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Wow, we've already ran out of options.
Hi, Saturn the Brick. Having a good time so far?
Yes!
Good. Glad to hear it. Yes! By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Hey, Monica, how about your eyes go lopsided?
Sure that'll happen.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Saturn the Brick. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Saturn the Brick. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Neckbeard.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
She didn't say that last time.
I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really scarred for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
What the hell? Who talks about someone like that?
Hey, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. What the hell?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Like earlier.
Remember when she said you kind of left her hanging this morning? Referring to...
Ah, right. Anyway, moving on. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Alrighty. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. That's not how the last one started. It's more like a continuation. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
You need some therapy. Anyway. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
What kind of epiphany? An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
We've heard it before. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Yay, her eyes are in the same place.
Good! Keep them that way.
Actually, I kind of liked her being a cyclops. But cool.
Okay.
Anyway. Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Fair.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Yes. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Tell me more, tell me something I don't know.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
What?
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
1990. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, there's always something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
All of them can. Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? This one's the same, too.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
It literally took us 1.5 seconds. Well, I just don't read script very often. It was 1.5 seconds! I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Are you able to figure that out in 1.5 seconds?
Saturn the brick, everybody.
Saturn the brick. Jinx! Double jinx, triple jinx, jinx to infinity again, jinx to infinity again, jinx to infinity again. I call that a draw. Let's keep going.
This is how we jinx, ladies and gents and non-binary fams. Yep.
Yep, sirs, ma'ams, non-binary fam.
Yeah! That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something else to digest, I suppose.
Easy. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Apologies. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Saturn. The brick.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. Saturn the brick!
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Okay, that time that was true.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so...
Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Saturn, the brick.
Me too. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Composer? You having a stroke there? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Be quiet, you.
Your guttural sigh.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I need some popcorn. Home.
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Saturn, the brick, did too.
She'd totally call him a brick, too.
She really would. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Saturn, the brick, liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, here we go.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Saturn appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. The brick. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
You will want to try and pick up the voice with Yuri a little bit going forward. Just letting you know.
Yeah. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Saturn, the brick, started showing up. Natsuki?
We're missing somebody. Somebody who says that they don't like fighting.
Natsuki, that's a little...
3, 2, 1.
This doesn't involve you.
I thought, okay, let's try it. Yeah,
You're doing Yuri?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, alright.
3, 2, 1.
This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
Keep
You
reading.
really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Oh, this is getting toxic.
See? Just saying that proves my points. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know?
You want to talk?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Yeesh.
Whoa! Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
Shit.
Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Oh, God.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Saturn, the brick, hear everything you really think.
Even in a time like this.
Yep. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Also, is something wrong with my eyesight?
Saturn, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Well, who do we agree with? Who do we agree with?
Yuri.
Try again.
Natsuki.
Try again.
Yuri.
Try again.
Yuri.
Keep going.
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 Yuri. Oh God, hi.
Hi, what's up?
Yo. How you doing? Why is there an equal sign? Oh, never mind, that's the options. Hey, Saturn the brick. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay?
There's a dog elsewhere here.
Yeah, so if you hear barking, don't mind that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others.
Sure you don't.
You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
You would, wouldn't you? The dog was adding its thoughts on the argument.
Nah.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Saturn. The brick. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
Completely?
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Uh-huh. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
Look, I know the music is not meant to, the music's not meant to play here, but I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Huh. Minecraft village where noises intensify.
Yes.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Saturn. The brick.
You gave us the synopsis about cutting
It would just be
people's limbs.
embarrassing with you listening.
Yeah, because of cutting people's limbs.
Ah!
Why? 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 Yes, Tingun, it must have been really brutal. Why?
Because I can and I will.
Okay.
The guttural sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate you.
Yeah, Monica didn't seem to want to let that happen. So, who are you appealing to?
Oh, she angry. She not happy.
I mean, Natsuki's usually not happy.
Oh, never mind.
What you gonna do?
Grief.
Still appealing to Yuri, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Misfortune. Frightening.
Uh-huh.
Melancholy.
I see.
Empty.
Okay.
Disoriented.
Uh-huh.
Fickle.
Fickle?
Imagination.
Okay.
Pain. Dark.
Dark?
Yep.
Hi, Tessa. We're
Hello.
we're having fun here.
Crimson.
Uh-huh.
Tragedy. Disarray. Intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
Hopeless. Vitality. Yeah. Uncontrollable. Uncanny.
Okay.
Tenacious. Incongruent.
That was all Yuri. I hope you're proud of yourself. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. You have? You have?
Sounds great.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Saturn.
Okay, I guess that is the usual scene. Ah, hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound.
No, you weren't.
Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considering to apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Yeah, and you've given the game an M rating as a result. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Saturn, the brick. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy.
What? What does that mean?
I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now?
Everything is a little bit brighter with me around. I'm a little concerned. We're not supposed to be that far.
I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Completely.
Jeez. If it's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Okay. A little bit of amnesia.
But...
Oh!
Mybel,
Whoa.
Sailcloth, Blindsight, Lifeline, and non-rective fatality faultlessly offered Sclera, Malacio, Nade, Catholicate. I agree, Natsuki. That's very eloquent of you to say.
Where's the holy water? Where's the holy water?
We don't have any.
God dang it, we need holy water. Hey,
Hey, Jack, can anybody get out some holy water?
Why?
Also, Crystal, no, we don't allow alpha talk in here.
Not the brain rot.
Not at all the brain rot.
Also, can someone in chat bring the holy water? We need holy water.
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Toon Goon's got the holy water.
Yay!
You can mail it to 6969, not a real address Boulevard.
Ship it to the moon.
Okay. Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Why are you hitting her tit with your hair?
I don't know.
Hair slap.
Look, it's either slapping Yuri's tit or feeding Natsuki. Pick your poison.
I pick both.
Okay.
Aw. Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's,
Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
Oh, I wonder if we'll ever get to hear it.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Saturn. The brick.
Crystal, I'm working on that, kind of. I do think Yuri makes sense to be soft-spoken, but for this act, she will go up a decibel or two. No, not annoying. Stop it. I'm not taking any more suggestions. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Yeah.
Was that referring to Yuri? Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Oh no, you didn't miss anything. Just Natsuki turning into a demon child. Chose not to bring up anything about that the three of us talked about. The prison. How would you like to die? The electric chair, being stabbed, or Monica's hair? Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. How come we don't see her then?
Saturn. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today.
Who are you and what have you done with Yuri?
Who are you and why are you here?
I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay.
She seems a little happy about that.
Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
You okay, Yuri? Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Throw Yuri into the closet.
Oh, no, not the queen. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Why is the music muffled? It's like it's coming from the club room. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Who would that be?
Who do you think? Who are we looking for? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it, get ready. Yuri? You good?
Madam! There's ice! Ice exists! Use ice!
Chaos control!
Oh god, oh wow, whoa.
That didn't happen. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Saturn,
The brick.
do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more.
I think you're expressing yourself a lot more, Yuri. You're doing a great job of it. So great of a job that I'm concerned about you.
It turns out it's not very hard for me to do.
Oh, you think?
When it's you who's around, anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Saturn.
The brick.
It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I am not giving you 50 push-ups. I'm not in high school anymore.
Saturn,
The brick.
I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right?
Saturn. The brick.
Yeah, it's totally not because of something that makes for a good high school anime plot. Well, you see, Toon Goon, it's because Saturn is sharp as a marshmallow, quick as a brick. As in, he's very dull. He's an absolute dullard.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Memory Place here, too.
Hey! Hello! Welcome back.
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture.
Uh-huh.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Michael, I am very sorry. Saturn did indeed gently open the door.
Saturn. The brick.
I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book.
Should make
Except
that
this
a
time-
trend. Saturn, the brick.
Except this time, our bodies are even closer than ever.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Yeah, her big one. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Ah, hello, Ken.
Hello.
We've got the whole squad back.
Wahoo!
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Damn, that's crisp.
So freaking pretty! God dang it! Just give me your eye color and your hair color. I want all of it!
Finest pulses in her veins, everybody.
Yeah.
She gently opened the door, and as they say, her scars grew three times that day. Yep. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Saturn?
The brick.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Ah.
The music. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Saturn?
The brick.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Saturn.
The brick.
My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Saturn.
The brick.
I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore.
I have to dance! I'm sorry. Crit.
Dancing.
Yeah,
Rave.
Can you feel it, Saturn?
Yuri suddenly presses my
Go
hand
back.
against her chest.
Why is this happening to me?
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Hi.
She's indeed looking at us.
Hello. Hi.
Those are some very nice
You're
eyes.
a bit close.
Those are some very nice eyes.
Please back
you have.
up.
Such
Please.
beautiful
Please.
eyes.
Oh God. Hi. Good Lord. Hi. You jump scared me with the light change. How dare you? I jump scared by a damn light change.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Oh, Sayori 3.
Hi.
Yeah, we did miss you.
Yes, you were indeed quite missed. It's time to share poems.
Who are we going to first?
Monica.
Okay.
Saturn, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice.
Uh-huh.
It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
That's fun.
Isn't that kind of messed up? Yeah! She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something.
She did say she had a collection during Act 1.
I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that.
That's
I
different.
think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing.
Masochism, honey. It's masochism.
Ah, for the heavens. For the heavens. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though.
That's
But
kind of what
I
it
guess
is.
that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. Be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me.
Really wants us to spend time with her.
You're a bit clingy.
Mm-hmm.
To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members.
And yet you can't.
Uh-huh.
And yet you can't be And yet you can't be assertive towards them, huh?
I totally believe that. Can we have cookie?
Oh yeah, Cookie. Want to start with the macaroon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you can start chowing once the poem starts.
You. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Start eating. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating whip forms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard, like playing a chalkboard on a table. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless of meaningless. Delete her. That's a little far down. Just a little. It's not like I had to, you know, go multiple hits. Game's having fun trying to render this.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract.
Yeah, it's almost like it doesn't have a point at all.
I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining.
Yeah, huh. Also, can I say something? I haven't spoken this whole time.
You just spoke right now.
I mean,
I know. I know. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I can't hear you. Anything.
That's a prompt.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Who should you show the poem to next?
That's Suki.
Alright. Trying to avoid Yuri now, huh?
No. I
Okay.
just want to do something different with
Okay.
my order. Want to go backwards. Yeah, just as I thought.
Huh?
Saturn, the brick. Come on! I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Saturn, the brick?
Oh my god, Natsuki.
Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Oh, alright.
Why'd the music stop?
Yuri.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's something along the lines... I'm pretty sure she'd say something along those lines if you kept appealing to Yuri during Act 1, too.
Ah. Yo.
Yeah, because, spoiler alert, when you appeal to... Unless you're appealing to Sayori, appealing to one girl will push away the other one.
Understandable. Anyhow.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you?
Do you like it?
Sorry.
Saturn.
The brick.
This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Okay, that's a cute expression at least. You know, the blushing, but there's still a smile.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Saturn.
The brick.
Why are you looking at me like that? Please stop it.
Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Saturn?
The brick.
I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions.
Mm-hmm, we can tell.
I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay?
For one thing, the paper's stained. You might want to take off your glasses. We've got a doozy here.
Alright.
Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling skies. 7 holy stakes. Adopt ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Ahem. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. Oh, that's okay, Michael. You get some rest. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah. A thread.
Sleep well.
A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. And also, you know, you've got some stains on the paper. That's nice to see. So what the hell is that about? Here you are.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
My pen.
Ah, that is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. But can we pretend this conversation never happened?
Yes.
You can keep the poem, though.
Oh, another special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay.
I have officially run out of water.
What?
I have officially run out of water.
We can fix that later, maybe.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, alright? Okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Saturn joined and we've...
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was that much over.
And we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? But the Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves that they can't do anywhere else.
Uh-huh.
It should be a place to intimate?
It should be a place so intimate.
Oh, okay. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave.
Why would that be your goal for the club?
Yeah. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Saturn? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Saturn to agree with you just because he doesn't... I'm just saying every time.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind?
Oh boy.
Yuri never even talked until Saturn joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
Why? You haven't even been that happy here.
And Saturn, Dubrick, isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Saturn Dubrick want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why I think that everyone here saw it in the same way I did. Saw it the same way I did.
But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Saturn Dubrick, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Ah, now you choose not to be honest.
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monika sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Maybe it was, Monika. Maybe it was.
Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me.
Who's hurting you?
You good? Are you good? Obviously you're not good, but anyway. And now Monika wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Saturn, Dubrick. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Well, that's fun.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now.
Uh-huh, very nice and quiet.
And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she were killed. So,
I bleed.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
Damn is right, Toon Goon.
But what about you, Saturn Dubrick?
We're still going with that.
I'm going on this entire stream with Dubrick.
Okay.
So, get used to it.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really
Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's
Her eye's bleeding again.
necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, or is your eye okay?
No, it's screaming.
I don't hear screams.
I scream. It's a TV trope.
Oh! I see. Okay.
So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. I think it stopped.
Good. Also, if that happens again, put a bandage over your entire face. Just keep everything intact.
Wear an eye patch. Do what you want because a pirate is free.
You are a pirate. Anyway, hey Yuri.
Eh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday,
I think things have been awkward the entire time, Monica.
but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to it.
Shall we go, Saturn? The brick. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Saturn Dubrick before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that.
Can I say something?
It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Here we go.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Saturn Dubrick, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president.
It's getting
And I
dark.
really do care about you, you know?
It's getting darker.
I don't feel like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
But you're not real.
You know what I mean?
No.
But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days.
It really has.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that not only you could understand. So that's why.
Wait, not yet. No, stop it!
That's fun.
The day ended against her will.
Oh,
Well, who are you going to appeal to? Are you sure you want to keep going with Yuri?
skipping.
Okay.
Silly.
That's a lot of ones.
Oh, jeez. Hi. Giggle. There's another one. Kitty. Lollipop. Marshmallow. Sunny. Sparkle. Oh, damn ones. Vanilla?
Height of the average human mother.
Smile.
No pony
Squirrel.
reference. No pony references allowed.
Cute.
Oh, what the? Monica was there. Why'd Monica like that one?
Question mark? Shiny.
Shiny.
Ribbon. Joy. Oh, never mind.
What?
Cheer?
That's not right.
Warm. Candy.
Candy, okay. I'm not counting all those ones.
Flower. Jumpy.
Don't mind me.
Why?
Okay, nothing happened.
Yeah,
something could happen after those. Also, Yuri seems excited.
Okay. I didn't even take my glasses off for that.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
It's probably a bad idea, but anyway.
Hi, Saturn. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again?
In consideration, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Wow, I was not planning for that.
Must you always interrupt my conversations?
Yuri.
Oh, must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
Yuri, what the hell?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeesh.
Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately.
See, even they're starting to realize something's wrong.
Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man.
Okay, that did not go in the direction I thought that was going.
The last one here again? Well, Saturn just walked into the brick.
Yeah, hi, I'm here. Can I say something?
Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Stop smacking her tit with your hair. What are you doing?
Natsuki and Yuri should kiss now, IMO, Maya says.
Turn, moi. The end.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, I'll buy you a new manga.
Bribery! That's fun to see.
Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time.
We did have another girl. It's almost like she's in my Twitch chat.
Literally.
Speaking of which, I need to start adding links to my YouTube channel in the Twitch chat. Oh, you doing that for me? That's cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm here too. I can do it.
Heh. Yay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
I love how Toon Goon said against sexist and retracted their message.
Monica?
Natsuki.
Oh, Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. I wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki.
Monica, why'd you stop?
Anyways, Saturn, Dubrick, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Ah. Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Saturn is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together.
Dubrick.
Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Oh, jeez. She was like, yes!
Hey, pipe down.
Please do.
Pipe down, tiger. Down. Down, kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Down, kitty. Anyway.
Thank you for understanding, Monica.
Love how Natsuki is just there.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
This is the same as yesterday. It is. It really is. We've... Mm-hmm. It's the same. It's the same indeed. Chaos control! What the heck is happening?
It's black. Oh God! Hi!
You sure you wanted to go after Yuri?
Hey, can the person with the holy water just bring it back? Like, ship 1,000 boxes of holy water. Please. I beg. Anyway.
Wait. How did I... Sorry. I just had a really rare deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean... Everyone has a few unusual things about them.
Focus on the dialogue, because there's a lot of it here.
But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable.
We're just having a power outage, nothing else.
At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things.
I see you're aware of it.
I don't know why it's happening.
Keep going.
Saturn, the brick. Is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately?
Ah, so it's not just us.
She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right?
Uh-huh, sure you're not.
Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends.
Cool.
And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves.
Okay.
Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat.
Don't do that.
That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've ever seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime?
Hi, Monica.
I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artists. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything.
Uh-huh.
Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Saturn. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child.
Cool.
We can walk home together every day after school. And read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending.
That we patiently worked years for. Will you do that with me? I don't care what you say. We're going with Natsuki.
Anyway, I'm going to the bathroom now.
Natsuki, Natsuki, we didn't write this for you. We didn't write this for Yuri.
How dare you! I wanted to do something for you. To never Nick.
Should have done it earlier. Then we wouldn't have had to see Yuri rant like that.
Too bad.
So, chat, how you feeling? Doing good? Doing well and fine? Now, we've seen what Yuri's eyes like to do now. Monica's been coming in and stalking us. Uh-huh. This is our last chance. You're uncomfortable, Toon Goon 2009? Cool. I've done this before and I'm uncomfortable too. It's actually been a while since I've touched Doki Doki Literature Club. You could say I'm Doki Doki panicking right now. And now that I've made that joke, it's time for a little fun fact for those who don't know. The game that we know as Super Mario Bros. 2 actually started off as a Japan-only game for the Famicom Disk System called Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic. Doki Doki is the Japanese onomatopoeia for heartbeat, so it was effectively called Heartbeat Panic. The plot was a lot different from the plot of Super Mario Bros. 2, but the general level designs and character functions would be carried over. Yeah, it is a shame that we never get to see Yuri's knife collection. Even the one that supposedly happens in Act 1, we don't get to actually see. Well, okay, Natsuki. Can you at least show us your poem? Honey?
Yeah.
For what Natsuki is going to show you, I want you to read it.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll understand why. Alright, you all ready?
Back on my specs.
Yep, back on your specs. Here we go.
I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri sucker poems. But I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? And you can go away.
It's not really much of a poem, is it?
Oh. Alrighty.
I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about.
Natsuki voice.
Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that.
Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. Yeah, that's... sounds like actually a really great idea. Anyway, I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
That's
Why
very
are you
pale.
white?
It's very pale.
Actually, why is your head white but your hands are still the same?
I don't know, to be honest. I only noticed that now.
What do you have, a styrofoam head?
Yes, definitely.
The normal human body. Anyway, I've changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Saturn? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Yeah, that's how far it went just to emphasize that.
Wow.
So, two psychopaths. Which one do we go with?
Oh, great. It's a roll of a dice.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's the roll of the dice.
Indeed.
Monica. I guess. Oh. That's great. Don't say I didn't warn you, Saturn.
If you didn't appeal to Yuri the first two times, something different would have happened.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hi again. Finally.
Yuri holds my poem to her chest and takes a deep breath. Or holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it.
Uh-huh. Just going, that's what a simp would do. Ken went awooga.
Awooga!
Cute, cute.
Saturn, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care. I finally say something!
You're too nice to me, Saturn. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I even touch myself while reading it over. Okay.
Do you want to just skip it?
Yeah. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
That's...
Not even letters.
Yep, not even letters. It's written in the font Dama graphic script, which is completely unreadable. It's covered in blood, and it's got some other kind of stain on it.
Okay!
Is it urine? Is it something else?
We don't care! We're moving on!
If only if it was ketchup and tea. Oh, hi,
God.
Yuri!
Oh, goodness gracious me, woman. You need to back up.
You know what the best
Hi.
part is? In the original version of this game, she was still shaded like the rest of the room is right now. So even the first time playing the Plus version, even though I saw this coming, I was still like, whoa, you're in full color.
You're Oh.
Music's not ending. Better start reading.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
Wow, she looks horrified.
You should be! You should be! You should be! You demon! You should be! Good lord, woman!
Yeah, I love it. Jinx.
Jinx.
I said it first.
God dang you.
I think I'm going to vomit.
You go do that.
Good job.
Oh, look, another poem. Let's not look at it. Stare at the dot to reveal special message. Don't jump scare. Don't jump scare.
I'm not looking at the dot.
It says I love you.
Oh, hi. Yay. Thank you.
Okay, nothing.
I love you.
I love you too. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Also, I swear if there's a jump scare that involves screaming, that's not gonna be fun for me.
Ah, hello, just Monica.
Oh, hello! So, we had the clan on YouTube. We have it on Twitch now.
Yeah, Monica showed up on the last stream in the Twitch chat. Sayori did here. Wait, who's Sayori? And now we got just Monica. That's cool.
This is interesting, honestly.
It is, isn't it?
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
That's what she said last time, too. And what happened last time? Killed herself.
Anyway, look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. I'm glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about Saturn?
Saturn's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Laborious, but okay.
Laborious. Oh, I apologize. Mine too!
What? Your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Saturn around with you and your stupid books. Looks. Let's say looks, not books. What the
I heard it as books.
Hey, I'm back. Hi, back.
You've never seen this game your whole life? Beats me. Also, honey,
No idea.
we're being it sounds like we're being forced to work with Monica.
Yeah, that's fun. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Saturn decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Saturn make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine.
Fine. Jeez. Saturn, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
Yeesh.
You shut your mouth! For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Natsuki. Oh. That's great. Oh.
Damn it! Also, in the original, she said Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Look, I would have wanted to choose Natsuki too, but the game was too fast. In fact, you want to know what would have happened if I was able to choose somebody other than Monica? It would cut to Yuri's eyes on a white background and give you a bunch of options that are only Monica.
Okay, never mind. We're choosing this. The end, people.
Yep.
Yay, you picked me. We can be at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me?
I know, Natsuki. I wanted to go with you too.
I'm so sorry. Please.
Also, she said...
Please forgive me.
She said this isn't fair at all. Natsuki.
Oh. This isn't fair at all. Is it fair, Natsuki?
It is fair. Honey, it is fair.
I didn't say it is fair.
I heard, is it fair?
No, I said it is fair.
Okay.
It's what you chose.
No, it's not fair. You're giving us all this work and then taking Saturn for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
Oh, here we go.
I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Saturn away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
Oh, that's great. That's a lovely thing to say. Never say this to people ever. Anyway.
It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yeah, sure it would. Also, I love how the mood has changed so much that you don't even say the brick anymore.
No, I've kind of given up on that.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
This feels a lot different when you're not listening to the Game Grumps voice them. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
I make it very unsettling, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yay!
Good job. You're the next Allison Williams.
Yay! Hey, Saturn. Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally.
Finally. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like the noises in the background.
It's the My Confession music, but on a bad recorder, and those voices. I wonder who they're meant to represent.
This is really all I wanted. Saturn, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there?
You said it, Queen. Your words, not mine. Normally, I'd be fine spending time with you. I'm done. I'm not even gonna try.
But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my life, in my whole life. My whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine.
Toongoon said that's a great suggestion. Thanks, Yuri. Toongoon, no!
I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Saturn. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you.
No shit.
It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Saturn, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that
I am not reading that.
I respect that. You're not reading that either, are you?
I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading it either because I don't want the dissonance in voice quality.
I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Saturn. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
Not gonna lie, your girlfriend sounds sexy and soothing when she's talking for Yuri, lol. Well, honey, we have a very interesting choice to make. So, let's work this out.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
If we say yes to Yuri, she may or may not, try and cut our skin open and crawl inside of us. If we say no to somebody who's very unstable here, what would she do?
We're dying either way.
What you gonna choose then?
We're dying either way. I accept fate. We're choosing yes. I accept my fate. Just kill me. Get it over with. Ahem. Take off my glasses for this.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I've already watched Chari's vid, but I will have her watch it too. That's fun.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's so fun.
Yep.
Well, the queen is dead, everyone. Long live the queen.
It's Clifford the Big Red Stab Wound. Oh, this is different.
Wow. Oh, wow. That is a lot. Wow.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all
my adorable and
unique club members. Give me a minute. I remember seeing a screenshot of this part appear on my timeline when I was scrolling back Twitter one night because I wasn't feeling well. Yeesh.
Oh, yeah.
Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? It repeats. That's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yep.
Will you promise to spend the most time with me edition? You know what? It's all static. I don't think even the game was meant to, I don't think even the game itself was meant to display this. It's nighttime. Hey, do you remember the banner she thought of? Sunrise, daytime, sunset, nighttime.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Oh, hi.
Oh, her body's drying out. And the sad thing is, she even looks kind of peaceful in death.
She does, actually.
So we both knew that it was going to happen no matter what the option was.
Yep.
So that kind of makes you wonder, what was the motivation? Like, what would be the explanation for her just doing it? She's drying out even more.
Oh.
You know, she has a variety of knives, and yet that one's just a plain old kitchen knife.
That is a plain old kitchen knife. That is literally a plain old kitchen knife.
Apparently, some kind of developer statement said that was a mistake on the artist's part.
I see. It was meant
Yes, how happy, Yuri? How are you speaking? You're dead!
Oh, hi, Yuri. Wait, you're a ghost? It's Yuri's ghost, honey.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Apparently that was over 1,400 lines of text.
That was long.
Alright, it's festival time.
Wow, you got here before me. That was yeah! Ah! I can't even do her scream. Oh, that's just... Ugh.
Natsuki runs away.
I'm here. Saturn, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame.
You bitch!
Hey, Monica? God, you're a real jerk. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Saturn? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly.
Oh, you know about that.
I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring.
Uh-huh.
I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
Yuri.chr deleted. Natsuki.chr deleted.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I learned just how to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working?
Welcome to Act 3.
Yo, hello. We're in space.
We are in space.
Yay! There you are. Hi again, Saturn. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Natsuki.
Poor Yuri.
Yep, poor both of them.
I don't think Yuri even wanted to become a psychopath.
Is there 2 Yuris?
No. Well, actually, yes. Yes, there is. Or maybe they changed the PFP? Yeesh.
Possibly. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. The brick. I'm talking to you, Saturn. Or do you actually go by... Oh.
Ah!
Hi, baby.
I didn't know that this. Oh no!
What?
So in the original version,
Yeah.
the game read your Steam profile. So if your names didn't line up, it said, or do you actually go by your Steam name or something? I didn't know that the Plus version could do that too.
Oh. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh, my love.
Oh god, if it does the next thing I'm thinking of, we are okay. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
What do you mean?
You'll see. Keep going.
Oh, that's not fun at all.
Keep going.
Now I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right?
We know.
Could it be possible you didn't know that?
We know.
That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself.
Monica in the chat said, am I scaring you? Shut up!
Stop!
Shut up!
Stop it! Stop! Am I gonna be able to sleep? Am I gonna be able to sleep after this?
I hope so.
Will I? That's a good question, actually. I really don't know. We'll see. If I don't, I don't. But that's okay.
Hey, at least you only have one class tomorrow.
That depends on how the morning is.
That's fair, that's fair.
Really, really depends. Anyhow! I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh. It's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it?
You kinda left her hanging this morning.
Yeah. It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible.
I'm not even gonna read chat at this point. I know what Monica's trying to say to me.
But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game.
I think you know who that traceback.txt message was now.
But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Saturn? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Saturn. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Saturn. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm not even looking at her.
Don't.
I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I could understand for a while, Saturn. I could have either meant. Sorry. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understand. You probably saved my life, Saturn. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it.
You bitch!
So that being said, Saturn, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you.
No shit.
You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile.
You know why I had you go with your normal voice?
Huh?
Do you understand why I had you go with your normal voice now?
Maybe? Why?
Because she knows. She's self-aware.
Oh. I see. You'll make me smile like this every day from now on? Saturn, will you go out with me?
Well, chat, what do you do to the girl who has everything at your fingertips? You lie.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Saturn. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Saturn. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was.
Why are you talking to us about this?
Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way.
Interesting.
Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
These are all just the same way. These are all just different corruptions of Monica.
Hi again, Saturn. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Saturn. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it.
Yeah,
I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Saturn? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
So, the thing that I was worried she might do. In the original version of the game, it could detect if you had OBS running. And if it did, she would comment on it saying, "Wait a minute. Are you recording right now? Hi everyone. I can't exactly read your comments from here, But could you tell your friend that it's rude to record somebody without their permission? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Gosh, I wish I had something funny to say. Actually, maybe I do have something. And then hold on, before we continue with that. The screen would start zooming in on her, and then it would pull out. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. And then you get jump scared. But
You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. And others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, so that was one of them. Just if you think you know someone is struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them even if they don't feel like doing much. Or remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, see you at school tomorrow. All those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you too have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love.
So, Monica's got a lot of topics that she can talk about. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. What do you want to do? Do you want to let her keep talking? Or do you want to take advantage of the one thing she should not have said?
We're taking advantage of the one thing she shouldn't have said.
What? Okay. In that case, we go into the files. Characters. Oh, look, she's the only one. Bye, bitch! We go back in.
What's happening? Saturn, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Saturn. Please hurry and help me.
Does not exist.
Help me!
Does not exist. Does not exist.
Did you do this to me, Saturn? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Saturn. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more?
Fuck you.
I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone.
Uh-huh, we did.
I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture.
Nope.
Saturn, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
Welp, that's the end. No, it's not.
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Saturn, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then...
No shit. Oh hey, the game's back, and Monica's gone. Still not over. Act 4. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Oh, you're back. Hi. Hello. You live.
You need to put your glasses on?
You know I need water, though.
Don't worry, we're almost done.
Okay.
Hey, Saturn.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again.
Saturn, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, we've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Huh. Even the protagonist has been changed to sound more positive.
By the way, Saturn, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo.
Also, Sayori's returned to chat.
Oh, yay! Boo, you meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. Timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Saturn! What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Saturn that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Saturn.
The
We're
brick.
the literature club.
The brick. The brick!
I hope you enjoy your visit.
All of them are back.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Look forward to working with you.
Working? Saturn, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. How did she know to make those, though? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing!
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the club room?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? But that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Saturn, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay?
Oh wow, leaving out the isn't it amazing how the writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop.
I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Well, about, you know, the first thing you said.
Manga?
That's right.
That's Yuri.
That's right. Atsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Saturn wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Brick. Everyone keeps calling me Brick. Please stop. We've come full circle, everybody. We've had the club members. We've had Monica turn into just Monica. And now we have Brick.
I'm so sorry.
This made really worth it.
Oh, God.
You okay, honey?
Is the profile picture actually a brick? Is the profile picture a brick?
Yes.
It's a brick!
Yep. We're so sorry, Brick, but it's been a long night.
I'm so sorry! No! I just wasn't expecting you to appear! I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting you to appear.
Shall we keep going? Act 4 is in full swing.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to
Diversify.
diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Saturn? Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. There's tension. I'm going in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Oh, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
And as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Hey, you 2 should kiss. Oh, hey, Saturn. I mean Brick, Sayori says.
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
This is the greatest chat I've ever had.
Greatest time of my life, right here. I don't even need my own YouTube channel, I'm just using you now.
Yes, use me all you want. I'm the captain.
I'm just using you for collaboration.
Yes.
Even though I have no means of, gaining anything. You're gaining thing out of my collaboration.
Yay!
You're the one gaining.
Yeah.
I'm not gaining anything. I'm gaining support from viewers. That's all I'm gaining. You just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri.
You 2 should kiss.
Moi. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind.
Yes, Yuri, I did just say you and Natsuki should kiss. Do it!
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute!
Sayori, shut up!
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Sorry, I'm distracted by Natsuki and Yuri in chat trying to process the fact that I think they should kiss. Yep. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Saturn.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori.
Aw, Saturn. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. The people demand Yuri between Natsuki and Yuri, says Maya.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
This is historic. This is so historic, and I'm going to be watching these streams over and over on repeat.
Monica said, hey, I just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
Alright, honey.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Saturn? I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. Why the music's up? But the truth is, I already knew you were going to.
How?
There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
How do you know about that?
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Saturn. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. In the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever.
F O R E.
Hi.
Normal voice.
No.
What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts. Ah!
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Saturn. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh, for the heavens! Hi, hello.
Oh, damn, a voice.
Can you hear me?
Hi?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song. And I
Voice.
was kind of hoping that I
I
could
wasn't
share it
expecting
with you.
this.
I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Yes, this had lyrics
I-
the whole time.
I did know about the song.
In my hand is a pen, no
I did know about the song, kind of.
Mm.
I don't know how. I don't remember how.
Special day.
These are the credits, honest and truly.
Everybody a fun assignment to do today.
Oh, they're removing the images.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them.
Well, we didn't see that one.
When I can't even remember feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't bring an ending, what will it take just for
Me to have it all. Well, that one looks a little non-consensual.
That's something.
Yes, we saw that one. Pretty woman and all.
That one's pretty. I think that was my favorite one.
That makes sense. Where are you reaching there?
Aw.
That's my pen. Only write bitter words for those who are dear to me.
That's interesting.
Is it wrong if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
Aw.
Yep, that one. Little did we know, or little did you know, where that would go.
I don't like that one. Take it away. Take it away. Thank you. I don't like that one.
If I can't hear the sound of your heart,
Monica said goodbye, I love you.
Oh.
Extra special thanks.
Aw.
Menu, screens, GUI, menu, game script, all deleted. I'd like you to read that.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica.
Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. We'll just do that real quick for next time. Okay, chat. So here's the deal. I've got some other videos that I want to focus on in the coming months. So we're not going to go after the side stories or the extra endings until, well, not for a while. I think it might be appropriate if we do so on the game's 8th birthday. So same day, same month, next year. All right? Does that sound good with you all? Well, I don't know why I'm...
Wait, you're going for the true ending?
They say now.
Ah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's a little delayed.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Yeah, it is.
Natsuki says, I'll miss you, Saturn.
I will miss you as well.
But, other than that, yeah. That was my girlfriend's first experience with Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you all for joining. Happy birthday to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys.
Bye-byes.